Hello guys, Shadow Sabbath here. At first I was going to be doing a Amphibia theory about Sasha stealing the Calamity Box's final gem, the pink gem. And then later I was going to do about the war and the Newtopian army fighting against probably the Toads. But I decided to combine that all into one theory, guys. So this episode will be a theory about the Newtopian war and what is coming soon, guys. I'm mostly going to be talking about everything that is confirmed-ish and can be inferred based on what we've been given so far, guys. So first off, I'd like to start off with this. Probably since Barrel's Warhammer is coming soon, as the series is ending, the season is ending, we probably will get to see Barrel's Warhammer, which I don't think will just be an episode about them getting a Warhammer. It may reveal a bit more about their plans to go. They said the Toad Lords were meeting in the most recent episode, so that means they may be getting more forces and getting ready to raid Newtopia, guys. Then, in the trailer, we also know there's this part where we see General Union take down a bunch of Toad guards, which will also probably be in the episode True Colors. So seeing here, it looks like Grime has definitely rounded up a bunch more forces to help him take over Newtopia. Then, this is something I'd like to talk about. Seeing as Anne and Sasha have to work together in this temple, at first I found it weird that Anne is so mad at Sasha. But like I was saying before, this brings up a thought. Did she take the pink gem? Because remember, if they all three were charged, and all they'd have to do is find Sasha, they could go home. So Anne could be mad at Sasha for a few things. One, that she thinks she helped Grime take over Newtopian Castle. Two, she took the pink gem, betrayed Anne's trust again, and left during the temple. Or three, she probably actually hurt one of the planters or something like that. But I don't think that's as likely, seeing as she has both hands up surrendering. But I feel like it's going to be one of those you have to go explain what you just did things. But I think Anne's pretty much fed up with Sasha, especially after the last season finale. So I definitely think this is going to be an interesting thing to talk about. Then we get a flashback. This is nearly definitely from True Colors. And this is why I think Sasha may not be a fully really isn't going to be the villain in this episode, because seeing the flashback in the name, I feel like they're alluding to Sasha may seem evil, but it's going to be a bunch of people's true colors. The true colors of Sasha is she may be evil, but she does care about them. Two, we're going to see that even though, what's his name? King Andreas seems like he's trying to help everyone, seems like he's so kind. We're going to see his true colors of being evil and serving his master, which is actually my newest episode review. So I think this won't just be about one person's true colors, I think about being everyone's true colors. But also, like I was saying, that brings up the question. If all three gems are hypothetically charged, why don't they just go home? This could be during the raid Andreas gets the box. Or Sasha has it and now doesn't have the gem on her, so it's taken by either Grime, Andreas, or someone else. There's just so many possibilities, and I'm really excited to see how this goes, guys. So from what I can infer, the episode's probably going to start off with this, like they did in Reunion. Start off with Marcy, Anne, and Sasha all coming here and just, talking and seeing that they were getting bullied and how Sasha first met them. Then, since the last episode is Battle of the Band, which was an event of Wartwood, I guess it's going to be interrupted. But that's what also confuses me. I wonder how this is going to lead into the Newtopian War, seeing as if they're in Wartwood, how comes the Battle of the Bands would then transition on to them going back to Newtopia? So a few things could happen. They could hear about it, like someone could tell them about it, a message. But seeing as Marcy has such fast travel back and forth, what may happen is after this flashback, Marcy may come on the bird, and either Sasha will already have the gem, so they're going after her, or she'll just come to tell her that they're being raided. I would be surprised if Marcy ended up either finding out about King Andreas' two colors or giving him the box, not knowing. So that's why they're not going home yet. And during the raid, what's next probably going to happen is we're going to cut to a bunch of toads rushing in. General Unit's going to stop them. And as you see here, the whole place is up in smoke. So I wouldn't be surprised if they started destroying the place, using the Warhammer for Grime. A bunch of the Toad Lords we're going to get to see. And then, out of nowhere, while Anne's trying to protect everyone on top of the Newtopian Tower, Sasha's going to come up behind her and basically say, I'm sorry, I never knew it was going to happen like this. And Anne will either accept her or not. So I feel like they're not actually going to fight, seeing as I can't see them fighting. Like, after surrendering, I know Anne may be very angry at her, but as we saw in the most recent episode, angry doesn't usually translate to her wanting to hurt the person, unless Sasha does end up striking first. But I feel like they won't end up fighting. They either will make up by this episode, or they'll have like what Hop Up and Anne had. They won't fully make up, they'll make up-ish. And this will probably lead to all the girls soon coming together in season 3 to fight off that either King Andreas' master, which will turn into the frog at the end of this theme song, or just the frog at the end of the theme song, while they probably try and get the music box back and try and go home. So yeah, guys, that's really the end. Please, guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please like and subscribe. And I really hope my theory comes true, guys. But we'll see as the season comes to an end. Also, look out tomorrow because I will be doing an Amphibia episode review on the 2 new episodes, New Wartwood and Friend or Frobo. I'm really excited, guys, because Frobo has been teased this whole season. Now we finally get to see who he is. And that's really going to end this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed and have a nice day.